ChatGPT just launched a bunch of brand new upgrades that are mind-blowing. They now have a brand new skills feature which allows you to automate things and get it to do the same task over and over again. In addition to that, they just launched a bunch of brand new models and several other changes.
This advice will confuse you before it ever helps you.
First change that we need to talk about is going to be that ChatGPT released a bunch of brand new models. So now if we come over here to the model selector, we're going to see that there are 4 models right here. The first one is going to be auto. I would strongly suggest that you do not use this. It's incredibly inefficient and you're going to get way slower answers. The way that I would think about this is
4 modes sounds like options. It's actually just noise. You don't need to know about tokens. You need your first paying client. More choices early on just means more reasons to quit.
If you are just asking a question, you're doing research, basically you're interacting with ChatGPT the same way that you would interact with Google, you want to use instant right here. For example, what is the square root of 169? This is then going to reply to us instantly right here and give us a pretty good answer. And essentially what ChatGPT has done with their new 5.3 upgrade is they've made this as smart as thinking.
What if someone just told you exactly what to do step by step with nothing to figure out?
We could see right here that when thinking mode is turned on, the total context window is going to be 256,000 tokens, 128K input, 128K max output, and when you manually select thinking, it's going to turn this on. Previously, it was only 196,000 tokens.
Thinking mode takes longer. Clients don't wait. If you can't prompt correctly, longer answers just means longer wrong answers. People who focus on AI settings instead of getting clients stay broke.
So that is about a 25% increase in the amount of tokens. So you're going to want to use thinking mode. Let's say that we were coming over here and I was going to add in some data here. For example, let's say that I was going to get it to analyze my customer spend data and I was going to come over here and say, please do a churn report on this data. We would want to turn on thinking mode.
The real question is, do you have a system that actually brings in money yet?
For example, let's say that I was having this write a newsletter. I could say something like write an Alex Hermosi style newsletter for contentbuddy.ai. Our ideal output is a high converting direct sales email, and then we could click on optimize right here.
Most beginners have 10 tools and 0 clients. That's the problem. A perfect prompt means nothing if you don't know what to sell. You feel busy, but nothing is happening in your bank account.
And what this is actually going to do, instead of us using our current prompt right here in ChatGPT, which would give us kind of a lame answer, this instead is going to optimize this prompt and give us this world-class prompt right here that we could copy and paste, and we could see this gives it the situation, gives it the task, gives it the objective, gives it the knowledge that it should have.
Real progress isn't installing things. It's having an offer, a client, and getting paid.
Or you can now add sources to your projects from anywhere. So projects now make it easy to build a living knowledge base by adding sources wherever your context already lives.
Quick pause here. If what I'm sharing is making sense and you're thinking, okay, but how does this actually work in a real system? I've put together a free training that walks through the exact structure and process we use. It's not theory, it's a behind-the-scenes walkthrough of how the system is set up, how the pieces fit together, and how most of the heavy lifting is already handled, so you're not starting from zero. If you want to see how it's structured and decide for yourself if it's a good fit, the link is in the description. All right, let's jump back in.
For example, you could pull in sources from apps, you could paste a link to a Slack channel or Google file or folder to be able to add it directly as a project source. You can now add in sources.
No clients means no files. This feature is useless at 0. Setting up integrations before your first sale is just procrastination with extra steps. The tool was never the problem. The missing plan was.
From chats or just ad hoc text sources. Here's how you do that. So let's say that we come over here. I have this right here, YouTube scripts. This is one of my most used projects, actually. We can see right here, we have all these different chats. If we come into sources right here, we could see that we can now very easily add in stuff from Slack. We could add in stuff from Google Drive.
Skip the setup. Start with something that's already 99% done for you. Offer, clients, process, all ready. You just show up and execute. Whether you like this video or not, really hit the like button. You know why? Because I gave you the exact training for free that our paid members get. This video is going to be in the members area for the paid members, and you got it for free. So yes, don't you think I deserve a like? Go ahead, like it, share with your friends and family, subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Make sure you switch on the notification bell button, and of course, ask your friends and family to subscribe and switch on the notification bell button. It's very important for us because we have a goal of getting 10,000 subscribers in next 3 months. And the only way we can do that is when you hit the subscribe button. Go ahead, do it. And for more money techniques, watch these videos, and we will see you on the next one.